Boa tarde, clã! Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais uma live aqui no Ataque Crítico. Ó, estamos no terceiro dia seguido aqui cobrindo alguns eventos. Hoje vamos cobrir um evento meio que inusitado, né? Da Nintendo, que é o Nintendo TREEHOUSE, onde ele vai cobrir dois jogos que, imagino que ninguém nunca pensou em parear, né? Que é o Splatoon 3 e o Harvestella, né? Também conhecido como Final Fantasy Fazendinha, né? Tô bastante interessado no Final Fantasy Fazendinha, então pensei, vamos cobrir. Vamos fazer esse evento aqui, e vai ser um evento que vai ser esses Treehouses, geralmente eles botam os desenvolvedores junto com a galera da Nintendo ali pra conversar um pouco mais dos jogos, né? Então, eles falam que eles vão mostrar um pouco da campanha do Splatoon 3 e mais algumas coisas, e depois eles vão também falar sobre a gameplay do Harvestella. Vai ser a primeira vez que a gente pega a gameplay assim, né, direto assim. Então vamos dar uma conferida, acho que vai ser um evento divertidinho da gente ver, pelo menos, né? Mas e aí, rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Fala aí, Alexandre, Gustavo, Marcelo também estão aqui. Tudo tranquilo? Cara, mais ou menos. Tranquilo não tá, não. Tranquilo é a palavra errada. Aqui tá on fire, um monte de trampo pra fazer. RPG aí mais tarde, ainda tem que malhar. O negócio tá tudo menos tranquilo, mas tá bom. Fala aí, Cauê, tudo bom, meu mano? Aquele vídeo do Forspoken ontem cabia um crítico dos gatinhos. Pô, cara, eu pensei, esses gatinhos eu botei na thumb, até foi um afterthought, cara. Eu podia ter explorado mais os gatinhos. Mas, pô, eu já me... Como é que fala? Já me identifiquei com a protagonista porque, pô, ela tem um gatinho, né? Então aí já subiu no meu conceito. Que horas começa o evento? Daqui a 2 minutos. Daqui a pouquinho já. Fala aí, Lucas, como é que você tá, meu bom? Ó, o Coroa também tá aí. Ai. Vamos ver, rapaziada, como é que vocês estão aí pro Splatoon e pro Harvestella? O Splatoon não é muito a minha praia, né? Mas sei que tem muita gente que gosta. Mas tô pra te dizer que o Harvestella vai ser aquele joguinho low profile que vai viciar, tá ligado? Que vai viciar. Só os viciados em Neosoro na mudança de tempo online. Cara, isso aí pra mim é tipo assim, todo o tempo, né? O tempo todo eu estou usando Neosoro, mas quando muda realmente de tempo, assim, que começou a ficar frio pra caramba do nada, né? Agora deu uma esquentada, mas tava muito frio. Eu fico usando o tempo todo, tem que estar comigo assim, direto. É 2 vezes mais. Ó, o Slow falou que tá hypado pro Splatoon 3. O Lucas falou que o Harvestella chamou minha atenção. Final Fantasy com Fazendinha, que eu adoro. Cara, o Fazendinha é o tipo de jogo que só não gosta quem nunca jogou um Fazendinha bom, tá ligado? É muito viciante, velho. Tu construir essas paradas, tu fazer essas flotações e tal. É muito viciante, cara. E aí mistura com um JRPG, um Final Fantasyzão, né, mano? Que é isso, cara. O que podemos esperar pra esse evento? Pô, Alexandre, podemos esperar Splatoon 3 e Harvestella, pô. O líquido da vida, pô, o líquido da vida. Sem ele eu não respiro. Sem respirar a gente não vive. Correto? É isso aí, pai. Será que o Splatoon 3 tá a cara do 2, mas não achei não. Tá bem diferente. Só acredito que eles poderiam modificar a engine, que eles usam desde o primeiro. Então, eu joguei o Splatoon 1. O 2 eu não joguei. Já vi que não era muito a minha praia, por isso que eu nem me interessei tanto pelo 2. Mas, assim, visto de leigo, tá? Visto de leigo. Eu, na hora que eu vi a gameplay assim, eu falei assim, mesma coisa. Mas, novamente, sou leigo, não joguei o 2 e tal. Mas visto por alto assim, foi assim, mesma coisa, né? O que pode ser que venha interessante, que a coisa que eles vão mostrar aqui é a campanha single player, né? Que eles vão dar uma demonstração aqui, né? Tô de olho no Fazendinha pro Switch, pena que tá 300 contos, se for bom eu vou esperar uma promoção. Cara, os lançamentos estão complicados, cara. Os lançamentos estão complicados. Que horas começa? Daqui a 1 minuto agora. Agora daqui a 1 minuto. O único jogo que eu joguei de Fazenda foi o Mini Fazenda na época do Orkut. Pô, então tu não jogou, você tem que jogar um Stardew Valley, pô. Stardew Valley geralmente custa o quê? Uns 15 reais na Steam? Compra, tu não vai se arrepender, irmão. Vai gastar 100 horas de jogo aí. Opa! Começou já na porrada. Eles vão conversar com os desenvolvedores, eu vou traduzindo, assim, as mensagens importantes pra vocês, tá? Eu vou traduzir tudo.
TREEHOUSE Live
Tem
for
agenda?
Splatoon 3.
Tem.
I'm Demetrius, and I'm here joined by Taryn and our own TREEHOUSE Squid Research Labber. Dutch.
Mas não traduz.
Dr. Dutch.
Hey.
Melhor do que nada.
I won't not say it. I'm sorry.
Look at him, he's even like, hey. All right, so what do we have for you today? Well, we got some really cool stuff. What we wanted to show you today was...
Cara, o naipe dos caras do
what
Splatoon são
3 is
sempre
about, including the actual
bizarro, né,
single-player
mano?
story. So we're gonna start off with a single-player deep dive,
Ó,
and then kind
vamos
of show
começar com
you some,
single
come back
player.
and show you some new weapons, stages, and strategies. For those who have never actually heard of Splatoon 3 before,
Eu acho que ele tá
it's a
com
team-based action
o
game,
modo do
multiplayer game,
sensor de
with also
movimento, né? Tá,
single-player story
tá
mode, which you're seeing
do
today.
controle.
So what you're seeing right in front of you actually is the world of Alterna.
Ooh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to ooh, weren't we? In
I did.
unison.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dutch. Sorry, we're silly. We're
Caraca,
having a
você tá me
good
dando uma
time
dor de
here.
cabeça. Para de mexer o controle!
I am in control of Agent 3, and I have a weapon that can use ink. So for those who have never seen Splatoon before, for Splatoon 3 and other games in the series, you can actually swim in your own ink.
Tá dando aquela explicada de como é que é a mecânica do Splatoon de geral, né? Que você pode entrar na tua tinta.
And you can use the kit form to
Eu vou dar uma leve pausinha aqui, claro.
which is going to come in very, very handy.
Vai parar essa travadinha que tá
We'll show you
dando.
soon. One other thing to note is you really don't need experience to play single player. So if you're worried about, hey, this is Splatoon 3, do I have to worry about, playing the other two games? You don't have to. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Esse jogo dá pra você jogar o Splatoon 3 sem ter jogado os outros dois.
Kind of feel between those who have played Splatoon 2 before, or even the Octo expansion, which was the NSO expansion pack you can get right now. All right, so one thing I want to point out for this story is you see right here, this is Fuzzy Ooze. You actually want to be careful.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
You did that on purpose,
I
right?
did it on purpose.
I was like, whoa.
So Fuzzy Ooze, bad.
Tem o Fuzzy
something's going
Ooze, se
on
chegar
here.
perto
Is that right?
dele...
So there's a big mystery
Tá
going on
ruim.
with the Fuzzy Ooze. We want to kind of like, see what's going on with Alterna and how is this happening? We really want to, really find out. Okay, so with that in mind, there are some other additional things we'll kind of go over as we play through these stages, such as like, the little hidden secrets, this little guy here called Small Fry,
Yeah.
and some other little things. But first what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pass this controller over to
Cara,
Taryn.
To me.
Taryn, ô Taryn, pelo amor de Deus, desliga essa
And
função
we're going
aí.
to actually go to a
Sensor de
stage
movimento
called
desse
twirling,
controle.
swirling, and whirling. And just allow us to get that set up. One moment there. Here we go.
And to be clear, you're playing as Agent 3, but this is not the Agent 3 you know. This is a new Agent 3, so don't worry. The other one is still around. But this is a new one. Just
Spoilers.
spoilers.
No, there's no spoilers. I'm just
No
teasing.
spoilers.
Okay, so what you'll see right here is Taryn actually has 3 different choices. We're going to have her start with the hero gear to begin with.
Yeah, so you
Escolhe
have
dos
recommendations
três
too. You can
gears.
see it says try this. So again, we're going to do this mostly because I love Small Fry and I want to show you Small Fry very badly. And you can see other information on the screen, like on the top right.
Jogar
shows
Splatoon
you how
sensor é
many
muito
tries
bom?
you
Não,
have.
com
So again,
certeza.
just
Pra mirar é
that
excelente.
should be fine. I'm new to Splatoon,
Mas
but I
não
should be able
pra
to handle it.
apresentação.
I've got
Tá
Small
ligado?
Fry.
Tá tremendo
Speaking
muito a
of which, too,
tela.
like I said before, this is a great entry point as well, story mode in particular. So this is perfect for you.
Yeah. So if I didn't want to jump into multiplayer right away, I can do story mode first, and it's a great place to practice, or just play with Small Fry. I also like that. So I'm showing off here what you can do with it. You can throw it. Don't feel bad.
Dá pra
it can handle
jogar.
itself easily. And then you can call it back with the this way, which is a function that you have in multiplayer as well, right, Dutch?
Yeah.
E chama de volta o bichinho.
All right, so you got 3 attempts on the board. And here you want to kind of, like it says, navigate to the rotating area. Oh, look at that perfect throw.
Nice.
You
Get 'em.
sound so surprised, and I'm a little offended.
Not at all.
Okay, but
I'm
look at this trick.
encouraging.
Look at this. Look.
Oh,
Wait.
exposed.
Wait. Hey,
Fez o bicho cair.
that was a trick that I learned just for you guys.
I didn't even know what that's actually.
Ela se sentiu orgulhosa por ter feito esse
The
truque.
well, just allow themselves to destroy themselves. So you saw that I threw Small Fry in the beginning. I'm gonna throw it again. but for a different purpose this time, because this is an armored enemy, and I'm scared of it, and it can definitely splat me. So I'm using Small Fry to distract
Jogou o Small Fry pra dar aquela agrada no inimigo, né?
And also like a rat, I
Atingir
just
por
let
trás.
stuff fall off the edges, get splatted and distracted. That's how I play, I guess.
One thing you'll note too is that Terran is swimming in her own ink. If there's enemy ink, which is purple, it's not too good for you.
Oh my gosh! We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I have 3 tries.
You're good.
I'm playing with motion controls right now. You can turn that off or
Por
just
favor,
change the
desliga.
sensitivity. But there is an advantage to using them, so by all means, play however you prefer to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, once I got the hang of motion controls, I can't go back. I love them.
Can't go back.
Agreed. Same for me. It took a little bit, but I really like them.
So you see that Small Fry actually does damage as well, so you can use it to distract, and then like with the first enemy, you just throw it right in their face, and they will take care, well, it will take care of business.
Conseguiu uma
Right
comidinha.
up there. It's got
I got
your
strats. I got strats for you guys today.
you
A Tracy só tá dando uma agarrada, mesmo a gente dando aquela
Lord,
pausada. Eu vou dar uma
so you-
pausadinha de 1 segundinho aqui só pra
You can shoot from
ver se ele
here
desagarra.
and take out some of these little
Oh, look
extras.
at you go! That is awesome.
Okay, well, I was hoping to get a sniper, but I got a little too greedy. So now we're gonna have to deal with both snipers. So what I
least
picked up was
one
a
out.
Trizuka. You get canned specials. You'll
É,
learn
não
a
tá
little bit more
adiantando não, tá
about
dando
specials
aquela
in the next
agarradinha.
segment. But you get them that way in story mode, and usually they're like perfectly situated for whatever you have to do. So exactly that. Like if you're looking at octo snipers in the face and they're just ready to splat you, that Trizuka was perfect for countering it.
And it's actually
and I
the
didn't
same
use it that
specials
well.
that you'd find in the multiplayer mode as well. So it's a good chance to kind of get familiar with them and maybe practice a little bit.
Yes.
Get him!
I heard the word practice.
Ele deu uma
and I
falada
know
aqui
it.
que
And
tem umas armas que você
practicing
pega aqui também, que é
is good.
mesmo do
I
modo
could
multiplayer,
use
então é bom
more
que
of
você dá uma
it, but it's
praticada,
super
né?
fun.
Fazendo
Like, even if you get
o modo
splatted
single.
or fall off spontaneously for literally no apparent reason, it's still a good time. And I love that about Splatoon. It just keeps this like tone of like chaos and fun and like doing it your own way. And like I'm all about that. Even if I fall off the edge.
Splatoon
Sorry,
faz
so I'm
bastante
at the end. I've
sucesso,
also
cara.
been known to fall
É,
off.
quase que todas as franquias da Nintendo fazem bastante sucesso na plataforma, né, mano? A Nintendo tem um toque mágico, mano, que é bizarro.
I'm not gonna
Tá
jump
ligado?
for that now, I'm
One more
afraid.
time. One more time.
É muito
You got
jogo,
this.
muitas vendas do
One
jogo
thing's
que ela
good too
produz.
is that the items up there respawn, and
Yes.
what you're going to be picking up is some armor, which helps.
Oh yes, thank you for mentioning that, Demetrius. Yeah, you pick up armor.
Yeah,
Ouch.
Good example of the armor.
Thank you. Yeah, if I didn't have that armor, I'd probably be in trouble. Please no. Please no.
You got
Alright.
this. You got this. Just stay there for a second. Let yourself recharge. You got it.
Yeah, so there's like a whole
There you go.
stealth mode. Like, and you do this in multiplayer too. If you move super fast, people can see you under the ink. And if you move slower, they can't see you. So just like in story mode,
Ah,
if
tá
you
falando
get
que
good at being
dá pra ir
sneaky,
sem o inimigo
your chances of
te ver,
success
né?
increase significantly.
That was
I'm not
very
very good
sneaky.
at
Esse aí
this.
That
devagarinho.
was great.
Okay, guys. 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 Yeah. Oh, I've got another ready. Ready?
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Ele chegou no objetivo da
And
missão.
we're done with that mission. We did it. It only took 2 unnecessary
First time
falls.
clear bonus. 3 minutes, 13 seconds. That looked great.
Oh, that's right. And there's a timing mechanic. I'll hand this back to you, Demetrius. So there's a bunch of replayability with these missions. You can choose different weapons like we showed you earlier. So you can challenge yourself with maybe weapons that aren't so well suited. And then you can also time yourself. So I'm sure my time for that one was probably not amazing. So I could go back in and like play it over and over again and try to get a better time and just get better. It's always
Lots of great replayability for sure.
Ah, falou que dá pra jogar de novo pra tentar conseguir um melhor
my
tempo, né?
turn.
all right, Demetrius. You
Alright,
have to
so now-
fall at least twice. You're gonna make me
I
look
hope
bad.
not. This stage is a little. Ooh.
We should also say that a lot of the lore actually plays out through these single player
does.
missions.
Yes.
You find, maybe hidden objects here or there. They give you kind of clues into the world that we're in and the events.
Yeah, the Sunken Sea Scrolls, you
Ele
can
falou que
find
tem
them out while you're
bastante.
playing
Os
outside of the
itens eles
stages,
dão
and
pouco
they
de
provide a lot
umas
of background
pistas
on
da
the lore.
lore
It's really cool.
do
This
mundo.
whole series has really cool lore. All right, so I am doing Stamp 'em Out. I am going to be using one of the new weapons, the Splatana Stamper with Curling Bomb.
See it,
The
Demetrius.
Splatana Stamper or Splatana class of weapons are brand new. They have like a swipe when I just use the attack button.
Oh.
And if you hold down the button, you can charge up as a charge slash. Now, the Stamper
Pô, essa
itself,
arma aí já é maneira.
outside of having that really cool sound, it's more the heavier style of Splatana class. So you're gonna see like the amount of ink I'm flinging from like the ink blade is gonna be a bit more. So really great. One thing to note is you kind of have like long range, right? And then you have the short range. If I'm up close and I hit someone,
Aí,
with
Max,
this, it's
você
gonna
tá
be
bom.
pretty much a guaranteed splat.
I've never noticed it, but did you see Small Fry was in the corner just like looking at you?
Eu achei que o Splatoon teria um modo história melhor. Esse tipo de modo história sempre foi criticado, mas eles não mudaram. Assim, como disse pra vocês aqui, eu sou leigo do Splatoon. O modo história é tipo assim, olha uma missão e vou fazer essa missão assim, igual ele tá fazendo aqui, é isso?
You'll need them to progress in the story mode.
Oh, see, this is a perfect example. This guy has a shield, which is going to be hard, but if I charge it up,
Yes.
nice.
Pô, se eu jogaria, eu acho que eu ia focar em melee.
great.
Achei maneiro.
10 out of 10. Oh, gotcha.
That one was surprised. You didn't give that one a fair chance to fight back, I don't think.
I love how I can just use this to like hit 2 people at once. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what people are going to do with this one in multiplayer because it's kind of a combination. You know, you have that longer range, a little bit weaker one, and then you have the kind of one-hit splat charge one that you can do from short range.
Yeah, I think people are gonna have a lot of fun. I mean, all weapons have different styles and stuff, but this one for me, I really like.
Tem uma lore e tal, mas as fases em si parecem ser muito desconexas.
You can't be mad at it though, look, it's so cute.
É porque, tipo, eu vi cutscenes e tal nos trailers, né? Eu falei, tipo, ué.
Come on. There we go.
Well done. Alright, remember, you have to fall off at least twice.
No, I don't wanna.
That's the deal. There it is.
This next part right here is a little tough because there's this guy on top, and I have to kind of knock all these down without him getting to me.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Oh, you just
I think I got the guy behind him too.
feel like you've already mastered the Splatana, and we should all be
No, you're
very
looking
afraid.
definitely fun.
This is a really fun weapon. I gotta be careful with this guy. There we go. Okay.
And now your favorite part.
Oh, is this it?
This
Criança não curte Nintendo, geralmente quem Nintendo são os fãs das antigas.
For those who are wondering
Ah,
whether
fã das
it's
antigas
weird, because this
talvez
part-
hoje até que nem tanto. Ah, mano, eu já dei aula pra criança, né? Tipo, quinta série, assim. Já cheguei a dar aula em uma turma há um ano, assim. Mano, os moleques jogam tudo a celular, velho. Entendeu? Não é nem console, é celular.
Player might, you could say. And so of course they're a little bit more difficult, but not difficult for Demetrius. All right.
I hope the camera was. I mean, I had such gamer face right there. I was
You
like,
did. Well, you were supposed to get splatted at least. It's just gonna be me.
not gonna happen. No, I made it.
Agora geralmente avança de mundo em mundo e por
I'll
colecionáveis.
take it. That
Ué, é
was
meio
pretty
que
good.
tipo assim, tipo Souls, tipo as lores são meio que
You
tipo
are not
dentro
stressed,
dos
I mean.
itens, você tá no
Yeah.
molhado, essas coisas assim.
All right.
Yeah, let me pass this over to Dutch.
You saved the hardest one for Dutch. He's in the lab coat,
Alright.
so he's obligated.
Aí,
This is
Melo,
the
mas tá
fun
meu bom.
part. So the next one that we have coming
Ó,
up is
passou o
called
controle pro
One-Way
Linus Tech
Ride
Tips.
through Target Town. And we're gonna have Dutch use the tri-stringer. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
let's do it.
fun.
Yeah, he has other options, which you'll see, and those are a little bit easier. But no, we don't let Dutch do the easy ones.
Yeah, I'm both excited and nervous to try this one out. This is a brand new weapon class in Splatoon 3, and let's just take a look at it here. So you can see it's kind of like a bow, basically. And so the way it works is if I tap the attack button, then you can see it shoots 3 little projectiles like that. If I hold it down and charge it up, you can see they stick to whatever surface they hit, and you get kind of a secondary little explosion that'll do a little bit of damage.
Mas se segurar, ele
If I
tem
charge it up even more,
mecânica diferente.
then you get kind of a tight grouping that goes a little bit farther, and you still get that that second little pop.
It's hard to survive if you get hit with all three right directly.
Yeah.
Imagine.
It's really good.
There's a vertical shot too, is there not?
Yeah,
Sort of
exactly.
like
É mais
a roller.
versátil, porém parece
Yeah,
ser...
it's kind of like a roller where.
O cara tem que ser
for those
frio
of
pra
you who
jogar.
played Splatoon games before. So if I jump and shoot, then I get a vertical shot. So if I charge that up as well,
Opa, aí dá pra inverter. Pô,
see the
interessante,
shots
bem
line up.
versátil.
vertically.
This feels like a skilled player's weapon.
Yeah,
É, a menina até falou assim, parece ser uma arma pra quem já manja do jogo, né? Quem é bom.
It'll be really
Concordo.
interesting to see what people do with this one as well.
Yeah, this is another really fun weapon to use for sure.
All right, let's see it, Dutch.
Can
No
you tell
more.
I'm
no more
putting this off a little
delays.
bit? All right.
One thing to note as Dutch goes through too, for people watching at home, you actually don't have to finish all the stages to get through story mode, but there are a lot of fun things to play.
Yeah, this one's challenging, but that's a
Você
good
não
thing.
precisa ir em
And you
todas
don't
as
have
fases
to,
pra
right?
progredir no
Yeah,
modo
this is
história,
a
né?
fun,
Mas
challenging
porque tem
one.
desafios
Alright, so I just broke those
interessantes.
targets, and that activated the ride rail down here. And the thing about the ride rail is it's, like the title says, it's a one-way ticket. So I'm going to be riding this thing. There's no turning back. And if I don't break all the targets on a given section, then I'm going to run out of track.
No
I'm going to fall
pressure.
in. So let's do it.
At least 2 falls, remember.
Well, he's got a lot of opportunity here.
E igual eles
But
falaram
we're
nisso
giving
também,
Dutch
esses aí é bom também pra você
three
ficar
chances.
familiarizado com as
Three
armas,
tries.
né?
There.
Nah,
So
but we're
literally
giving you
two
3.
E tipo, isso aí parece ser
You're right, that cover
uma missão
really does.
específica pra usar esse arco, né?
I have faith in Dr. Dutch.
One thing to note too, and I apologize if Dutch didn't put this out, but as you turn into swim form, you do actually recharge your ink. Just a note. This music's so good.
It is good. Well, and the visuals are so nice. Like this
Mas ele
stage in
só não
particular
carrega, não.
is so chaotic that like you don't
Carregou,
really get a
pai.
chance to, like, oh, did
Se
you
deixar
want it?
solto.
Oh my god!
Ih, o cara desesperou ali, velho.
Oh, it's so good though.
Desesperou, desesperou.
Oh,
It's as I was talking. I'm sorry.
Ora,
I
só ele não
just
carregar,
can't
pô.
do
Que aí o
that
tiro
was
espalhava.
an amazing shot.
it. It was.
All right.
But the visuals are so nice. Like if you get a chance to look up, it's like an inverted
I
cityscape.
would, but I'm busy
I
right
know. I'm so sorry. I'm not asking you to.
Continue with your research. All right.
now. All right, here's a good spot. Look up at that.
Yeah, that looks.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Dutch.
That explosion, we're all like, you can hear us getting quiet because there's nervous.
Stress is
Okay.
real.
All right, he's got
All
this.
right.
Não carrega, pai.
Right, they're
Ah
gonna
lá.
use that kind of secondary
There you go.
explosion.
There we go.
Ah, mas ele conseguiu usar a segunda
You have to be careful
explosão
jumping between the rails,
quando tá
too.
100% carregado.
Yeah.
Yes, we've learned that.
All right,
See if I can get this one.
perfect.
There we go.
One thing you're seeing
Ah,
in Dutch
pô,
right
aí
now is he's
ele
actually aiming for those
maestrou o
power eggs, 'cause
negócio.
it's kind of a good hint or a tip of where you want to shoot with this weapon. Like right in the middle.
Makes us got that explosive effect.
Things are
Oh
looking
my
good right
gosh,
now.
Dutch.
You got this. This
got the
next
big
upcoming
tower
part, yeah, this upcoming part right here is pretty difficult. As you can see, there's a
Vertical,
lot.
vertical.
So Dutch is going to want to try to slow it down and
I'm just going
take out as
to try shot.
many.
E vertical, pô. Conseguiu ainda na
Oh my gosh,
cagada.
she's
né?
gonna do it.
Well
No pressure,
done,
no
Dutch.
pressure. Everything is fine.
Okay, don't forget to go through. There you go.
Yeah, I've definitely hit those grates before. Like, landed a perfect shot and then just get bopped off because of a grate. It doesn't feel
This
good.
one's a little tricky too because you can see it on different sides. You have to charge pretty fast.
Oh my
Well done,
gosh.
Dutch.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna do it in 2 tries, ladies and gentlemen.
Troca, troca.
Oh,
A vertical.
Oh, you got it. No.
Did you get it?
I didn't get it.
No.
O
Okay,
cara
we're
falhou
almost
de
at
novo.
falls, so now
This is
you
the
can
one.
get it, Dutch.
All right.
You got
I
this.
have clearance.
You have my permission.
O maluco vai de novo.
That
A
was
arma ela
a
troca pra
shot.
vertical, mas parece que ele tem que pular pra poder trocar pra vertical, né?
I've seen
Então
Dutch do
aí.
this several times
Aí ele tá se
successfully,
ferrando,
so-
pô.
Yeah, he's got it.
Por causa dessa parada
Even if
aí.
he doesn't do it this time, know that he can, and it's
This is the one
extremely
that counts.
impressive.
This is the one.
Fala aí, PH. Uma previsão de mais
It's
habilidades
fun,
de
though. Now I wanna
rebuff,
be
cara.
like, okay,
Previsão
it's my
tirada da
turn.
bunda, né?
I
Porque ele não
know.
tem mais nenhumas
I haven't been
informações,
able to
mas,
beat it
cara,
yet.
o
Did you
ETGS
beat it
é
with a
só ano que vem.
tri-stringer yet?
I have.
You
took-
did?
Então
took
não
some
apostem
time
nada
still,
pra,
but it was
pra
fun, like,
TGA
trying it
em
out.
relação a Final Fantasy
All right,
VII.
you got it. Cool. Okay, so now we got these again. All right. I think it's those two right there make me the most nervous.
I mess up on those too.
Yeah, because you kind of have to lead your shot, right? You have to kind of think in advance, all right, I'm going to shoot, and then they'll explode, and then I'll be okay.
I love these stages, though, for getting a feel for...
Não conseguiu, pai.
You got it.
Já era. Ele não vai conseguir mais.
Just jump off. Let's have you try one more time. Just jump off one more time. Like very start. Can you jump off? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more. Let's try
You're
one more
giving him
time.
a
Não conseguiu,
fourth?
pai.
I am.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a good friend like that. I got your back, Dutch.
How about if he fails this
E esse
fourth
ele tem mais
one?
2 vidas
Well, then
ainda.
we just have, you have
Duas
to meet
Then
tentativas.
people are going to have to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pegaram uma fase difícil pro maluco mostrar também, né?
The
You got
tension
this.
is palpable.
You got this.
Hey, you can-
Nesse
oh, sorry,
momento,
go ahead.
como? Já tá vendo? Pô, o mundo inteiro tá vendo. Já tô nervoso. Já começa a ficar meio entendeu? Na pressão.
And this isn't the only rail grinding mission, but it's one of the more challenging ones, so don't worry.
Ele falou que essa não é a única missão que
Also
tem
know the, you know, by the time you get to this,
essa linhas, né? Mas é uma das
have
mais
solid
difíceis.
grass. Oh, okay.
I love those rings every time. It feels like a reward getting to jump through them. It looks so delicious. You get hungry.
Fala aí, Luigi. Pô, hoje tem lá na Twitch,
Looking good.
às 19 horas,
I think I jinxed that last
sem contar os atrasos, né? Que
Not at all.
acaba sempre dando uma atrasadinha, né? É difícil juntar a galera toda.
These are the charge shot. I'm not going to mess around here.
Errou.
Oh, that's it.
Conseguiu.
No, we know it didn't count. Oh, I could have sworn.
Ele não vai conseguir, mano.
And I messed around.
I guess the
Ele não vai
arrow missed
conseguir,
the
mano.
bottom.
Well, I think that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
We'll just have to let people try this one on their own at home.
Thanks for trying that though, Dutch. That was awesome. That was
Assim não tá bom, já tá, pô, passou um mó tempão já.
So that's for us is going to be it for this part. Just know
O negócio do Linus é
that we
montar
actually
PC.
will
Pô,
be
pois
coming
é,
back,
velho. Foi jogar
with
videogame.
some, you know,
Porque
kind of
toda
a
vez que o
strategy
Linus ele vai
segment
mostrar algum jogo
on,
também, ele sempre
what
acaba
we can do,
se ferrando, né, mano?
in the game itself. So stick around. We'll be right back. And as always, though, thanks for watching.
Será que vão nerfar essa fase? Pô, os developers não estão conseguindo terminar. Tô guardando o grampo PS5 quando lançar o R4, mas com o seu vídeo de hoje tô pensando em comprar um antes. Pô, então, Diego, é complicado, cara. A PlayStation Brasil, inclusive, confirmou em todas as palavras, não vai sofrer aumento de preço. Mas... até quando, né? Eu acho que, tipo assim, se não subir o preço nos Estados Unidos, não sobe aqui. Entende? Mas, assim, pode ser que uma hora suba, né? Por enquanto não vai subir. Mas se subir nos Estados Unidos, eu acho que vai subir aqui também, é inevitável. Então é complicado, assim, se você já tá querendo pegar um PS5, né, já tá no seu... na tua mira, eu acho que vale a pena tu comprar pra garantir, tá ligado? Antes prevido que remediar.
Some of the top finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle and compete in North America's first ever Splatoon 3 Invitational. Follow the official Nintendo
O
versus
evento tem até
Twitter
comercial.
account for updates.
Ué, porra, vai vendo. Um comercial do jogo dentro do evento do jogo, caramba. Esse Treehouse sempre me lembra a casa do Donkey Kong, mano.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a very special edition of Nintendo Treehouse Live featuring Splatoon 3. They want to do that. All right, and I'm here with Taryn
Hello.
and our very own Treehouse Squid Lab
O
researcher.
Linus já ligou o hack pra conseguir passar da fase.
All right. So what we're going to do now is we actually wanted to show off some of our multiplayer stuff. Now, Before we start,
Agora
I
é
just want to
multiplayer.
do a little bit of housekeeping to just let everybody know that this is a special build that we're playing on. We're actually not going to get right into multiplayer, but we did want to show you some elements to focus on that because there's a lot of really great stuff. And again, just to let everybody know, this game's coming out on September 9th, so just a little thing to keep in mind. All right, now, so Splatoon 3, let's see what we got first. I think we're going to show off a Splash-O-Matic. So Dutch,
Yeah, let's
what
see.
is a Splash-O-Matic?
So the Splash-O-Matic is in the shooter class of weapons, which is kind of like the bread and butter of the Splatoon series. It's like your well-rounded, versatile weapon.
É a arma
See,
que
it's
é
got your
padrão,
classic
essa aí.
rapid
Essa.
fire. It's got decent range. You're
Um
pretty much
alcance
going to be able to do
decente.
it all with this weapon. And we should also mention that weapons come in sets in Splatoon, so you can kind
E
of
as armas vêm
see
com
in
set
the
no
upper right-hand
Splatoon.
corner. I have a sub-weapon as well.
Aqui tá,
In this case,
eu tô
that's
na
the
frente
burst
aqui,
bombs. It
mas
looks
aqui
like
fica mostrando
this.
onde que tá.
Throw that against the wall there.
Deixa eu descer da
See, it just
câmera
kind
aqui.
of explodes on impact.
Which is great. It's
Yeah.
probably my favorite sub.
Ali.
It's really useful.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like the autos because they just find, I guess we'll see that soon. No spoilers, but they find your enemy so you don't have to.
And the most exciting thing about this set for me is the crab tank. We can see that's my special weapon in that upper right-hand corner is kind of shimmering there, so that means it's ready to go. So let's take a look. Here it is.
Foi. Aí virou
So
um
good.
tanque
It's
esquisito.
so dangerous.
Parece um besouro.
Love
And-
that one. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and clean up
Let's see,
here
just the
so I can get that again. Because the crab tank actually has two different attacks. So that was the first one that's
Tem
kind
dois
of like a
ataques
rapid-fire
diferentes, esse foi o primeiro.
machine gun that really has very good range as well. And then there's another attack. It's kind of like this big shell that has an
Uma
area of
bombona, uma
effect here.
bombona, né?
Great area effect. I really like using that one a lot. One thing to note too, to point out for those watching at home, is we're actually in the new multiplayer lobby. This is the test range.
Esse é o
side of
novo
things.
lobby do
So
multiplayer.
You're wondering like, whoa, what is this? This is a brand new,
Don't remember
brand new
this.
feature to Splatoon 3. It's really, really cool. It allows you to, well, test your weapons in the range.
Yeah, it's actually fun, and it is a big change from Splatoon 2, where now the lobby is like a physical space where you can be practicing while you're waiting for a match, or I think we saw in the direct that you'll see kind of holographic ghosts of your friends in the lobby if they're online.
Fica aparecendo o
It's kind of
holograma
a
dos
cool
amigos
new
que estiverem
hub
ali no
for
lobby.
the multiplayer battles. Let's
E dá pra
take a
você
look.
treinar,
Kind
beleza.
of see this space here.
It looks so good.
Actually, we haven't showed off the Squid Surge and Roll, which is something we might want to do too.
Ah, yeah. And that is a fun new addition to Splatoon 3 as
Então
well.
é isso, é o mesmo jogo
And
3, nem
show
modo
that
história
off.
mudou?
Let's see.
É,
So,
então, eu não sou capaz de
the squid
opinar, mas eu tenho visto essa
roll,
opinião bastante na
typically,
internet,
if
cara.
you're going in one direction, you get kind of
Acho que vamos ter
you have to
sequência de
slow
Stranger of
down and
Paradise.
kind of stop your momentum to get going
Pra
in the
quê,
other
mano?
direction. But with this new mechanic
Pra que
here,
sequência dessa merda,
can
pô?
turn
Esquece essa porra aí, finge que não
on a
existe.
dime and go in the opposite direction. So imagine maybe somebody's throwing a bomb in front of you. You can change direction really quickly, and it actually gives you a few frames of protection while you're doing that move.
All right, let's see this in action.
All right, yeah. So here's another toy that we've got in the lobby over here, which is the copy machine. So I'm going to go ahead and wake it up here. It's kind of vaguely threatening. So the copy machine here does it copies what I'm doing. So if I
Ah,
shoot,
o Copy Machine
it
ele vai
shoots,
tirando.
it
faz a mesma
throws
coisa que você
bombs,
for
and I
fazer.
throw bombs. It tries to deflect blame on his teammates. If I try to deflect blame onto my teammates, it does everything that I do.
Dutch, when have you ever had to deflect blame?
Você pode me lembrar aquele personagem do Overwatch que é um hamster? Porra, é verdade. Realmente
Alright, so I'm gonna
parece.
show off this,
Ele tem um robô
new
parecido
squid
com
roll move
aquele.
that gives you that couple frames of protection here. So if I'm rolling wrong, I see a bomb.
There you
Oh,
go.
well done. That is
Normally that would be
not
enough
easy.
to splat me right there.
Got it in one.
But you kind of hear that like little like shimmery kind of sound that lets you know that you kind of got it out of that. Let me try one more.
All right. So then what? Since we, ooh, look at you show off now.
I know.
So maybe we should
Ele,
move
deu,
on to the
ele usou
next
uma bomba ali e
topic
usou o
here.
deflect, tá ligado? Eu
Oh,
falei assim,
actually,
precisa
you showed off,
praticar, né?
Squid Surge.
Yeah, Squid
I-
Você
Surge.
praticar
That's
seus
another
movimentos de
new,
defesa com aquele seu
mechanic
robôzinho aí do
for
lado.
Splatoon 3, and that's going to help you get up walls. So if I get onto this wall and I charge it up, it's going to shoot me up.
Mas o Final Fantasy XIV pretende voltar com o jogo? Digo isso porque não vejo porque veio um conteúdo novo interessante, nova DLC. Cara, o Final Fantasy XIV é um ponto delicado, mano, porque é um jogo que ou você só joga Final Fantasy XIV ou você é desempregado. É uma das duas, porque é muito tempo que tem que dedicar pra esse jogo, mano. É muito tempo. Aí fica complicado pra nós, pô. Aí a gente não vai conseguir acompanhar as tendências.
Let's check out a different weapon, yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's check out the next one, which I believe is one of your favorites.
It is, yeah. I have spent a lot of time with the carbon roller here. And actually, while we're here, I just want to show off one more kind of quality of life improvement here. You can sort the weapons by
Mas eu cheguei a ver por alto um pouco os conteúdos, né? Que tá com fazendinha agora, né? Que estão falando, né? No Final Fantasy XIV. Ficou bacana, mas, pô, o foda é isso, cara. É o tempo de jogo que MMO precisa. Isso não é exclusivo do Final Fantasy XIV, não, né? MMO tu precisa ter tempo pra jogar, velho. É impossível você jogar um MMO, manter assim, fazendo todas as atualizações, as dungeons e tudo mais. O pano demora pra porra. Sem ter tempo, mano. Tem bastante tempo.
That's great.
And this particular one, with most roller weapons, that's going to be a one-hit splat if you've got it rolling around on the ground. But this one trades a little bit of power for greater mobility, which I love because for
o rolo, né?
Me,
O rolo é clássico.
Really
o rolo é clássico.
Getting up in people's faces, smashing them, and
look at them go.
Smashing people's faces. That's just game
Speaking of mobility too, this one actually comes with the Zipcaster, which
that's
is
true. Yeah, and one more point on the roller class. So you also have this. If you jump and attack, then you do kind of a vertical.
Você pula e ataca, se bem que você joga tinta, né, do negócio.
But it's a narrower spread of ink, so you have to be a little more accurate with it.
Você vai ter Overwatch 2 pra Switch? Sim, acho que tem sim.
And I'm really excited about this
É a
one.
mesma coisa que o 1, né, pô? Se o 1 tem pra Switch,
O
2 também tem que ter.
You know, kind of get pinned down by people with longer range weapons a lot.
Mas é isso, hoje não, pra quem tá... Hoje não em dia, pra quem não trabalha meio período, não dá pra jogar MMO não, mesmo casual. Pois é. Mas fácil de acompanhar quem já acompanha desde o início. Pegar agora é complicado. Não, pois é, isso porque quando a gente tava jogando, eu falei assim, cutscene não dá. Cutscene não dá. Porque se a gente fosse ver a cutscene, a gente tava... Eu acho que a gente chegou no nível 60 e pouco. Se a gente tivesse visto cutscene, a gente tava no nível 20 ainda. Impossível. Não dá.
Yeah, you'll land and be like, oh, that was not what I was expecting.
And the sub-weapon for this one as well, which you can see here, is another one coming back from Splatoon 2 is the Autobomb. And that one, you can kind of see the little ring shoots out when it lands, and that's going to detect the nearest enemy.
Meia hora nesse lobby, eles não vão mostrar a partida online, não? Ô, Slober, eu tô achando que eles não vão mostrar não, hein, cara. Eu acho que o modo online deles é o lobby, cara.
Alright, so let's show this off in our first stage we wanted to display.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Ó, espera aí. Ó, só porque a gente falou.
Our first stage that we want to show.
And we've got the Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere coming up this weekend. So we wanted to take a look at some of the stages that will be in the rotation.
And if you've never heard of Splatfest before, it's a mode where you play Turf War and Tricolor Turf War. But first, you actually get to vote on 3 different choices, depending if, in this case, you want to be rock, paper, or scissors. I think I'm going to go for scissors. No, wait, I'm paper.
No, I'm scissors. We've had this discussion already.
I got rock. That's all I know. I'm rock.
This happens every time. I'm scissors.
No, but I'm going to be scissors.
What? We're going to be on the same team. I guess that could be fun, too. That can be fun. I'd rather not get splatted by you.
Aí tem uma hora pra acabar o negócio.
A really good point, too. I'm glad you brought that up, Terrence.
A partida. Será que eles vão demorar?
Definitely want to vote for the same thing if you won't be on the same team.
Yes.
Just a little pro
Good
tip.
point.
All right, so here we are in Scorch Gorge. So take it away, Dutch.
Yeah, so it's kind of.
Genshin, por exemplo, é viável. Sinceramente, eu só tô no jogo de luta e single player, porque de resto. Genshin dá até pra você correndo pelas atividades, né? Fazer rapidamente, mas ainda é um compromisso que tu tem de todo dia fazer as paradas, o que é chato ter isso, né? Você ter esse compromisso. Esse aqui é foda em jogos de live service. Mas realmente, cara, eu também só jogo, tipo, tô jogando multiversos assim, de vez em quando eu jogo de vez em quando, né?
Casual. Purple
guess.
jellies.
É, e esse é o
on the
máximo de
rocks.
live service, cara. Joguinho de partidinha assim, rapidinho, que você
That
joga de
feels
vez
like
em
a
quando sem
desert.
compromisso.
Yeah.
Descompromissado, né? Acho que esse é o
Either
I'll go
negócio.
ahead and open up the turf map here so we
Deserty
can see the
canyon.
layout of the stage. And so I'm
Mostrar o
thinking
mapa
that
vazio?
for
Pois é, né?
this
Eu tô
particular
vendo.
stage, It's all going to be about
Acabou.
this middle tower here.
A prestação
'cause
não
that
tá
controls the
legal,
access
pô.
to each side. So that's-
Tivesse feito uma
that's the
partida
only
e
way
alguém
you're gonna get
descrevia o que
into
que tava
the other
acontecendo,
team's
pô. Um
base.
narrador,
So let's
alguma
come
coisa
up
assim.
here.
Yeah, I feel
Which
most
is
people are
Dutch's
gonna-
favorite thing. Sorry.
It's all about, I think, defending this middle and keeping it controlled.
Right. So if you want to get into the other base, you're going to have to come up here and go along this catwalk, which leaves you kind of exposed from below. If you go into squid form, you see you drop right through it.
Yes. So there we go. Yeah.
And then once you're over here, then you can get back this way and cause trouble.
Cara, ele tá descrevendo, tipo,
But now don't you
estratégias
have
pra
the
você
zip
fazer na
caster, though?
partida,
So
só que sem
for-
ter partida.
I think the zip caster is going to be great for maybe taking control of that middle area. So you can see, imagine somebody's controlling that and dominating you from the center post there. So what are we going to do? Let's get the zip caster here and fly right over here. Come up this way.
Pô, mecânica legal, hein?
It attaches to surfaces that you wouldn't normally be able to ink, correct? Did we already
Correct.
mention that?
That's a great
It's
point,
so
yeah.
powerful.
It's really, really great. It's all about kind of moving in a triangle momentum. Momentum. What was that word? called?
Triangle movement.
And that
With
combination of
momentum.
There
the
we
good
go.
range and being able to stick to every surface
Hmm.
really lets you kind of zip around the stage and get behind enemy lines.
Imagine being unpleasantly
Eu comprei acho que umas
surprised
4
by thinking
bênçãos no
you're safe
Genshin,
in one
agora mal
area,
tenho
and
coragem
some
de abrir o
Dutch
jogo,
comes
não
winging in with
recomendo.
his carbon
Cara, é
roller
foda, porque
and
se você abre uma vez, velho, por isso que eu nunca mais instalei
And of
Genshin
course,
aqui,
there
tem
are
que
many
desinstalar.
other specials that you'll be special
E você abre uma
weapons
vez,
that
você
you'll
já
get
fica
using,
olhando aquelas
depending on the
coisas,
weapons
dá
that you
aquela
have, but-
tentação de você
Well,
voltar a
let's
jogar e
Back
falar,
and
putz.
take a look at a couple other sets here. So
Yeah,
let's look at
cut back
Scorch
to it.
Gorge, which is going to be in the rotation this weekend. And let's hop back in.
Okay. So time to show off something a little different.
Yeah, so you're taking a look at
São
a
coisas
shooter class
diferentes.
weapon, the Splash-O-Matic. That was the first one we saw. And we saw the Carbon Roller in the Roller class. Let's take another look at
Splat Charge.
the Splat Charger.
Demetrius's favorite, right? Just kidding.
I really like this weapon. I think it's great fun. I'm just
Ele trocou de arma, voltou pro lobby.
So this is your classic long-range kind of sniper-style weapon. You can see the range on this one compared to the other ones.
That charge up is so satisfying.
Yeah, and that sound that it makes. So this is what it sounds like normally if you're missing, but
If you're missing, I feel targeted by that comment.
it's cool though. I always appreciate seeing someone on my team using this weapon, and I'm always just in awe.
and when you get a good charger on your team, it's like a.
Pô, molecada que já é
this is
veterana em
really for, like, the
Splatoon.
crafty,
Essas armas pelo menos são
skilled,
novas?
Patient, backline style player.
Estão
People who
mostrando
can
pelo menos
hang out
umas
the back
armas
and
novas,
just
isso aí,
take
ou
people
não?
down, help defend.
What's the sub and special for this
Yeah,
one?
so the sub for this one is the Splat Bomb, which kind of this pyramid shaped.
Só o
one,
arco que é novo?
You throw it out, and after it settles on the ground for like a
Pô, então
second,
por que ele
it
tá
will
fazendo
explode.
ali, pô? Por que tá demorando isso tudo nessa arma aí?
And then, let's go back to the copy machine, and I can show off the special here. So this is another special that's brand new for Splatoon 3.
This is so good. This is probably my
Copy machine.
personal favorite.
Over the crab tank?
The crab
Really?
tank is great, but this is so good. I think it's gonna catch a lot of people off guard with
That's
the
true.
amount of ink you can use if you use it correctly.
All right, so this is the ink vac, and what it's going to do is basically suck up any ink that's being fired at me, and then I can shoot it back, and it'll create a big explosion. So this is sucking up all the ink that the copy machine is shooting. I'm going to launch it back that way.
Ooh!
You can see the range on that too.
It's so good.
Ele
I
juntou
shot that
tudo
from
ali e
my
jogou
back here. It
num
goes all the way-
tirambaço.
Basically all the way across the test range here. You should try that one more
I
time.
was like, maybe we should show that without powering it up, just to kind of give people an idea of what it's like. Yeah, it looks good. There we go. And did we explain, just in case somebody knows, what Dutch is doing right now is he's actually inking the ground, so he's building
Ele
up
tá
his
focando
special
no
meters
iniciante,
to the
isso é
top
ótimo pra
right-hand
renovar o competitivo de
screen. So just for
Splatoon.
those who are new are wondering, why is he doing
Pô,
that?
You're just randomly firing on the ground.
You
Name
can
of the
see,
game is
as long as I'm
close.
standing,
entendo.
as long as I'm
Porém,
standing in front, I'm sucking up all that ink. So I'm not,
eu acho que
you know,
seria
I'm not
mais
getting damaged
interessante
by it.
pros
It's kind of
iniciantes
absorbing
eles
it.
mostrar,
But
tipo, na
if you
gameplay,
keep
não acha,
getting
não?
hit after it's full, that will take you out, so you have to be careful in timing it. So
Don't let the coffee machine splat you. I'm not sure.
If he was gonna do it.
It's looking a little bit dicey there for a second.
another thing that's back from Splatoon 2 is storing your charge, and then you can swim in the ink for a couple seconds before popping back out and releasing that entire charge shot.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. So yeah, you're charging it and then you swim, and then you release. Okay, yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we show off and go to the second stage we wanted to show, which is Eel Tail Alley. So why don't we
Do it.
cut away from this, and we'll show that off.
Wait, so Dutch, what team were you then? Since we're
yeah.
both Team Scissors.
I'm Team Rock.
Yeah, you are still
Yeah,
Team
don't
Rock.
overthink it.
All right, team paper it is.
I feel like you two were fighting over paper initially, and so now you've just completely changed sides, Demetrius.
I mean, I'm a fan of big man. So.
That's fair, yes. No, it's not really a choice of scissors, it's big man.
And that's probably why I can't help it.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so we're going into Eel Tail Alley. And this is a different type of stage. You know, we just saw kind of that rugged desert that Dutch was pointing out, but this is more of like a city stage.
Ele vai mostrar
feel
um
to
outro
it.
Yeah, right
estágio.
off the bat, it's definitely a different feel. Let's take a look around here.
Actually, one thing we should point out too, we haven't mentioned yet, was you just spawning right there, and that was one of the new features as well.
Exactly, yeah. So you spawn actually from the air, and you can choose your landing spot as opposed to always spawning in the same spot.
Agora dá pra você escolher aonde você quer
Maybe
spawnar.
you're getting pinned down in your base, but you can actually choose where to land so that you can kind of, you know, approach your opponents from a different angle.
It's one of the 3 new techniques, with the other one being Squid Surge and Squid Roll.
And Squid Spawn, I'm seeing a pattern with these names.
Mas isso faz parte do didatismo deles, não adianta mostrar gameplay e deixar o povo perdido, eles tentando mostrar as mecânicas no meio de bombas adversárias.
This is Eel Tail
Cara,
Alley, and it really does look
porra,
like an
mas
alley. You know, it's kind of long and narrow,
um tutorial, essa altura do
like an
campeonato,
eel.
mano.
like an eel.
Oh.
Sei lá, eu particularmente não gostei. Você pode estar achando legal,
Yeah, it sounds
eu não
good.
achei um método legal,
So if
tá
I'm playing
ligado?
a charger on this map, I'm probably I think
Fazer
it's gonna be all
uma
about
treehouse
this catwalk up here.
Com
I think
basicamente
this is where
um
I'm gonna
tutorial
be
de, sei lá, um
living.
youtuber ensinando a jogar o
And
jogo,
that's
sabe?
because I can get, you know, the high ground, kind of control this area down here as the other team comes up the middle. Maybe if I want to get really aggressive, I might come all the way up to this front area.
Opa, valeu. Ó, o robozinho vai ler pra nós, o robozinho vai ler pra nós.
Pigeons.
Oh, Dutch, why? Every
Wait for him
time,
to do that.
Dutch.
Poor Pigeon.
Pigeon never did anything to
Não
you.
valeu o robozinho?
Yeah, this spot
Ô,
right here
robozinho,
gives
pra
me
que eu te
access, you know, I get a
instalei?
clear shot at all these areas where the other
Infelizmente
team
eu
might come
cometi
out.
esse erro. Acabei
I think there
jogando
will be a
Gen
lot of
5
fighting
depois de
below
muito
too
tempo,
as well, and
porque
I
fiquei
feel like
curioso
the
com o
ink
novo
vac
elemento e as novas
really
reações.
great, 'cause
Com
you
isso,
can
sinto que o vício
push
está
the line,
voltando.
push the advance of your
Cara,
team.
eu sei como é que é,
using that
cara. Eu já
special.
fiz isso com
Exactly, yeah,
alguns
you drop
jogos,
down
mano.
here,
Você começa a jogar um
soak up all
pouquinho
the
só pra
ink.
ver como é que é exatamente.
Everybody's shooting at you.
E aí
Takes a while
quando
to
tu
charge,
vê,
and there's no
porra,
ink.
I was gonna say, hopefully-
tu tá
It's-
nessa, tu tá
Just a
viciado,
little,
né?
Just a
The
little
explosion's
while.
a bit smaller. too.
Obrigado
This
pelo
is why I'm
superchat, meu
excited for
querido.
this weekend, though, because, you know, like, we've been
Eu acho que deveria ter
messing around with this game
pra
a
mais
little
detalhes,
bit, but I'm really
disponibilizamos um
excited to
vídeo
get
exclusivo em
in
nosso
there
canal.
with other people.
Porra, poderia.
And, you know,
Poderia ser.
try out all my
Ele
moves.
mostra
Just play
rapidinho aqui as
nicely
armas,
with them,
explica
Dutch.
mais ou menos a
Nobody against
estratégia mais
If you
sucinta,
see the name
sabe?
Dutch on the
Mostra as
opposing
novidades,
team,
que eu acho que é uma coisa
be
que o nego quer ver.
afraid. Or amazed or impressed. All of the above are the correct
E de
responses.
resto, pra quem quer
Alright,
aprender,
so you got a chance
ver
to see the
videozinho
Splat Charger
completo.
and Eel Tail
Eu sou
Alley.
parte do clã.
Let's go
O clã do
ahead
tipo assim,
and
eu
move
aprendo
back to lobby,
jogando,
because we have one more
sabe?
thing to show, so we're gonna cut to that.
Então vou na gameplay ali, igual
Only the
vocês
best
mesmos
thing to
falaram.
show.
O modo
can't
single
wait.
player
This
ajuda
is
pra
gonna
te
be
ensinar.
it's
Então,
just
pô,
such a
vou
cool
jogar o single
feature.
player ali.
And what we're talking about is we're gonna actually show you in 1 second the lockers. And lockers are just something I think a lot of people are wanting, you know, this customization option of showing showing off, you know, your own unique style, which the Splatoon series has always had. So just being able to, you know, expand on that, I think is wonderful.
Exactly. And this is, you know, it's all
Quentinho é tipo
connected
aquele
to
pai
this,
que diz que não quer cachorro
physical
quando mal
space
espera.
in the
Olha
lobby
essa
here.
roupa que
That
comprei
quit
pro
delaying.
Tico,
We
cara.
want
Pois é.
lockers now.
All right, so
Although
here's
we
my
know what's
locker,
going to happen to
I know.
which I have
Maybe he'll be
prepared.
good this time.
So with these these are your personal lockers, and what you can do is you can actually add your weapons and even some items that you get from Hotlantis. That's one of the new stores in this game. It's really cool. On top of that, oh, here Dutch goes.
Here it is again.
Just organizing.
We can't
man, I
ever
never
go
Tem como você
without it.
organizar Lembra daquele jogo que apareceu ontem? Que você organiza
Which is also
a tua casa? É tipo isso, pô.
Wow. Now you can put the cups upside down.
Yes.
or-
Like the dust gets in it and stuff, so I don't.
I mean,
Also, one thing to note is you can you have stickers. You can actually even change the color of your locker. There's a lot of stuff to add, which is going to be really, really, really cool. One other thing too to point out. Oh, look! What are you doing?
Dutch. Dutch. And you can see other people's lockers. So if you see one that looks something like this in your travels,
Hate mail this way.
it might be Dutch's.
Dá pra você ver o armário das outras pessoas também.
Man. All right, so there's one other thing too we want to quickly show is the splash tags, which is another really cool feature that is also new to the game. All right, put that mess away.
You've done enough.
So on the left-hand side of the screen, as you'll see, it says Splat Landing Youth Player 1. This is actually the Splat tags where you can
Mas
normally have
Treehouse é
your
isso?
name and you can
Porra,
have
discordo.
different,
Já vi muita
banners,
Treehouse
badges and titles.
onde está o desenvolvedor
obviously
ali, ele
when
vai
you play
mostrando as
one, they just-
mecânicas do jogo, mas não de uma forma, porra,
You are
num
number
mapa sem
one.
nada.
Player one.
You know, you're not wrong. But there's a lot of cool stuff. And one thing to note, too, is with the lockers and even the splash tags, that there will be some season catalogs that come. So expect to have new items to be able to put into your locker, new splash tag stuff, and even some new weapons. So really cool stuff, or additional weapons, I should say. So really, really cool stuff coming as well. All right, so with that, we took a look at the lockers and the splash tag. I have one more thing I wanted to show, and I got it down here, so just give me a moment to pick it
Os
up,
amiibo,
'cause I
amiibo.
don't wanna drop
Ó,
it.
é
And
o
that
Switch
is
inteiro
the
lá do...
Special Edition Splatoon 3 Nintendo
Edição
Switch
especial.
OLED. Super cool. It's actually out in stores August 26th, so about now you could go check it out. But we just want to show that off, and let me actually take this out right here and show you what
controle é
the
bonito,
actual
o controle é
system
bonito.
looks like too outside of its dock. It's got this super, super cool design here.
O interessante é isso, que o Joy-Con tu muda, né? Mas é interessante quando vem
shimmering
o
across.
design na
And then
carcaça
one
do
more thing
Switch
I have
mesmo.
here, I'll pick this one up. This is the Splatoon 3 Pro Controller as well. Now this one comes out September 9th, so it's out on launch day, but we just wanted to show you how cool that looks with the two different colors and the cool design on it.
It's so good.
Looks awesome.
I'm gonna end up buying
Tipo
one,
Treehouse do
and
Breath
I
of the
won't
Wild.
regret it at
Porra,
all.
Treehouse do Breath of the Wild foi maravilhosa. Eu lembro que assisti aquilo tudo assim, ó.
So with that being said, that
Fascinado.
is it for Splatoon 3 today. One more time, just to remind everybody at home that Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere is going to be out on the eShops now. But don't go anywhere. We got some Harvestella up next.
É, agora a gente vai ter o Final Fantasy Fazendinha, clã. Vamos ver como é que vai ser o andamento. Opa! Vamos ver como é que vai ser o andamento da apresentação deles. Todo mundo gueixinho, quando será que vai sair a versão do Switch? Cara, pois é, né? Cadê a versão do Switch? A Miojo se recusa a dizer que tá cancelado, né?
The Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 Tournament. This event will take place on September 5th at PAX West. Some of the top finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to
Porque
Seattle
você
and
acha que a
compete in
Sony
North
imita a falta
America's
de
first
marketing do
ever
God Ragnarok?
Splatoon 3
Isso tá me
Invitational.
incomodando. Eu queria ver mais do jogo.
Opa, valeu, Pet Love. Obrigadão, meu querido.
Nintendo versus
Cara,
Twitter
eu
account for
acredito
updates.
que vão ter duas coisas. Vai ter um State of Play do God of War em breve. Talvez em outubro ou até setembro mesmo. E eu acho que a gente vai ter um novo trailer no rumorado PlayStation Showcase que vai ter em setembro. Em setembro, porque daqui a pouco. Então eu acho que vão ter duas grandes apresentações do God of War chegando. Mas realmente tá demorando, né? Tá bem espaçado, né?
And I'm here with Andrew and Amber, and
Ó.
we're going to be taking a look at Harvestella. Andrew, what have we got for people today?
Rapaz, os
So
cabelos
today we're
todos
going to be taking a
coloridos.
look at Chapter 2 of Harvestella, coming to Nintendo Switch as a Nintendo Switch console exclusive on November 4th.
É
And before
verdade,
we jump into
o
Chapter 2,
Harvestella é
we're actually gonna show a quick
exclusivo
video
de
highlighting some
Switch
of the
nos
story elements
consoles.
from Chapter 1 to get us on our way. Let's take a look at that. So here we see our main character is waking up. We actually find out that they have amnesia, and I'm not sure where they are. So they're
personagem tem amnésia.
welcomed by one of the residents of the town who kind of explains the situation to them. And then we're introduced to a sea light for the first time.
Já chega
And
mandando
all of a
bala.
sudden, the people in the town are gathering because, oh no, a giant crystal element is falling towards the Earth.
O meteoro.
Planet.
It's pretty dangerous.
Oh, and it crashed.
Oh boy.
But what do we do when there's a crashed crystal? We investigate it.
Of course.
And then while we're investigating it, we actually find someone that we bring back to our
Achou
home.
cara lá dentro do
Mysterious
cristal.
person, and start talking about where they could be from, and then eventually they run off. Which leads us to the person who greeted us with our amnesia are actually showing us the importance of harvesting and farming.
E aí
and how that actually plays
a
into
galera
the
fala que
story,
tem
which
que
we'll
é
talk a little bit
importante
more as we're going through chapter 2.
fazer as paradas de fazenda.
And they
Very
show
kind
us,
of them to give you a farm so you could have some goals to work toward as you try to remember who you are.
right?
Yeah.
So then we're introduced to the canyon, which is just north of our home, and we meet Dianthus.
Diantas.
After speaking with Dianthus, we find out that we actually have kind of similar goals, and they join our party. So we'll be able to
Entra
play
no grupo.
alongside Dianthus in chapter 2.
Diantus.
Great, that brings us up to speed.
Yeah.
So we're going to actually jump into some gameplay.
Yeah, and I'm here. I just started in
E eles
my house.
deram uma
I just
rushada na
woke
história pra
up
poder
and
mostrar a
I'm
gameplay
about
aqui.
to go
Beleza.
farm some crops that I planted the previous day. So let's go check those out and see how they're doing.
Your farm is so
Oh,
cute, Amber.
Thank you so much. So I planted some of these dress lettuce, and it looks like
já
they're ready to
começou, já
harvest.
fez
So
a
I'm gonna
plantação
pick
ali.
all of these. Let's go. Yeah.
So
Oh,
yummy.
there we go. And then I also have some carob seeds, so I'm gonna plant some more seeds too, so they're gonna be ready for the next day. Once I harvest all
Plantou?
of these crops not harvest, sorry, once I've planted all
E
these,
agora
I'm
vai
gonna water them.
pegar.
Oh my
I
gosh.
love that you
Can we,
Oh my
walk
gosh,
and
can we
water.
take a look at this though? Like, look at how cute this like
E elas estão
watering wand is.
fascinadas
It's
com a
so
mecânica de
cute
plantar,
and
de
very
regar.
convenient.
Very
Of
high
fast,
fantasy.
Very fast too. Yeah. Very efficient.
O que é
I love
rápido e
it.
eficiente.
I also love the name of the crops. They had carrots.
I had
and
some
cucumbers.
carrots, yep, and I have some stellar wheat seeds over here as well. All these crops take a little bit of different time. I believe my carrots will only take 1 day, so I should be able to pick them tomorrow and put them in
baúzinho,
this chest here, or my shipping box. And at the end of the day, I'll actually make money from the things that I put in this chest. So great perks of farming, but
It's also important to
o-
note that obviously making money off of your
Yeah.
crops
O estádio vale,
is
tu bota as
important
coisas
because it
ali e
allows you
vende,
to-
entendeu?
To purchase things in the shops and the stores, but you can also use some of the vegetables that you harvest and the fruit to cook.
Exactly. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back up to the canyon up here and go explore a little bit more with Dianthus, try to find my friend, but I can also
agora eu
go
vou
and defeat
explorar.
monsters to get seeds. So this is going to help me more with my farming, making sure that I'm still making lots of money too, so I can live this fantastic farming lifestyle that I need.
Yeah, so as Amber said, our main goal right now is to go deeper into the canyon and find our friend who we're looking for with Dianthus. But as you'll see on the screen, time is a very important part of this game. And so when you start in the morning, it's about 6 a.m. And every day you have your main goals to go forward to. But it's a really good idea to start by harvesting your crops, planting things, so that at the end of the day you can go back and see it.
Inimigo.
And then continue to level up and get money as you progress through
O
the game.
Dantas tá ali, o Dianthus.
Yeah, it's running into some baddies already. All right, took them down with
Upada,
some
hein, minha filha?
this.
Porra.
Yeah.
Morreu
It's
rapidinho.
important to keep an eye, too, on your health and stamina, which you can see in the bottom left side of the screen. The little yellow bar on the bottom is your stamina bar, and as you perform
tem uma
actions like
estamina.
farming and
Or even
attacking or
running.
even
Igual o Estado do
running,
Vale.
Yeah.
Correr,
that uses up some of
atacar,
your stamina.
usa
Now,
estamina.
you have next to that also you have your little stomach meter, and we mentioned earlier cooking. You can make
Isso também
meals
fica
for
com
yourself
fome.
to restore health and stamina.
Ali, ó, é
to
aquele
fill
que tá
up
ali do
that
lado.
Stomach meter, and as long as you have food in your stomach, your stamina will regenerate automatically.
Se você tiver comida
And
no
as
seu
Amber
estômago, se você
continues through
comer
this
pelo
area,
personagem,
we're
a
seeing that the
estamina
map on the
volta,
top
entendeu?
right
Então,
actually finds the new areas. So
tem que
everything
mandar
starts
com
off as black,
comida.
but then as you explore, you see more and more.
Hey guys, I found this really beautiful waterfall, and it's pretty refreshing. I think we should take a break.
Sure.
We've already been
Sounds great.
adventuring. We farmed a lot this morning. Let's take a little bit of a break.
Live your best life.
I know, right? Oh, and my health and stamina have been replenished.
That's great, but it
There's a
did
lot-
take some time.
It did
It
take
did.
some
Pô, mas
time, but
não recuperou
I think it's
tudo, né?
smart
Tá,
to
falta
make
um
sure that
pouquinho
we're
ali.
taking
Só
a
que
break
recuperou,
every
mas
now
não
and
tudo.
All right, I'm gonna go up this hill area.
Cara,
up
barrinha
here.
de estômago. Essa
we
pra mim é
just
novidade.
appreciate
Barrinha
how
de estômago.
Pretty this place is too.
It's gorgeous, but
Look at that.
I also found a broken
Tá faltando um pet pra seguir a gente no coisa. Olha o Dianthus ali, pô. Tá seguindo a
Let's
gente
go
igual
try to find
um
some
cachorro.
from down here.
Not from down there. I want to get up there. There was also another broken ladder over here that I found previously when I found Dianthus, and so I'm hoping to find that one as well so we
Tá
can
conseguindo
repair it.
recurso, conseguiu ali
Maybe have
madeira.
some fun shortcuts throughout this canyon. Oh, here we go.
Can we talk about Dianthus for a second? I love the hair. Her hair is
And-
so long.
And the shoes.
The shoes, though, yeah.
Ela falou her. Dianthus é uma
fabulous.
mulher.
Very fabulous. So,
Dianthus.
we found this
Falou que ela tem
broken
esse
ladder.
cabelão aí, pô, e um salto
Dianthus
alto.
is actually going to help me repair this ladder. So when you are repairing things, it's actually going to also take time outside of your day to repair any
que
of
pode-
these things. So
pode arrumar
making sure that
ali
you're,
a escada,
you have enough time to repair them,
mas
but also
gasta
get back to your
tempo.
house is really important. So let's see, repairing
Yeah.
this ladder is going to take an
Uma hora.
hour.
It's early.
not
in the
bad.
day.
It's still early. We still
Yeah.
have time. We still have time.
You do have to keep an eye on the clock, though, because if you're
Ah,
at
fica o
too
reloginho
late,
ali em cima, né?
and you run out of stamina, you'll actually collapse and be sent back home.
Exactly. Oh, here's another shiny. What's this?
What is it?
A mushroom. All right.
Can you trust the mushroom that's on the ground?
I'm gonna eat
It
it.
smells
Fome.
pleasant, though.
It smells pleasant.
Okay,
Yeah, just
good,
brush
fine.
it off.
Sure.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
It's like
É meio amargo.
vitamin
Bitter.
stuff.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Ui!
You don't
Oh,
trust
come
food.
Deu
on.
ruim.
My stamina. My stamina.
Perdeu
Okay, well, good
estamina.
thing I have a
Stamina's in pretty bad
sandwich
shape.
from my friend Cress who can help me.
Tem
I'm gonna
sanduíche.
eat the sandwich. It's gonna help replenish
O
my
Duich
health.
recuperou a vida,
Actually healed the
já
Amethyst,
recuperou
too.
Oh yes,
a
exactly.
estamina
So
e ficou ali
it's
com
good.
20 no estômago.
So good.
Vai vir recuperando.
That was a good sandwich.
There. You can see that Dianthus is doing more of those long-range attacks.
Yeah,
Probably because of the high
magic.
heels, but it's great.
Let's see what we got all around here.
I think you can also see as Amber runs around that she's picking things up off the side of the road. Not
Yes.
just an inedible mushroom, but things like crafting materials and other ingredients that you can use in cooking or things that you can sell along with your crops to make money.
Yeah, I think she just found some seeds actually.
I did
And
find
sometimes some seeds, yeah.
Oh, there's so many guys here. Let's get them.
Use some of your skills, Amber.
I did. I just used one where I was spinning around. But let's see if I can. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
Aí, ela segurou o ZR e aí
Awesome.
apareceu as
Oh,
habilidades que ela pode usar, tá ligado?
Some copper ore. Awesome. I'm getting lots of good stuff.
You are making out like a bandit.
Oh, yeah.
What's also helpful is the top right map has that orange arrow that also points you in the main objective. So it will help us find our friend that we're looking for.
Exactly.
There are a lot of interesting and important things marked on the map. You can see once you find them, the gathering points, where you can come back later and continue to find materials out in the wild.
Oh, look at that hit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Great work.
Thank you, thank you.
You're making this look easy.
Os bichinhos nível 2 também, pô.
Let the battle commence.
Yeah, get him, Dianthus.
Adianta,
Nice.
porra, roubada.
Okay, I love,
Good job.
Agora eis a
I love
questão.
the scenery.
Se atacar gasta
And I think I
estamina,
said earlier,
mas mete
but right now
o
it's
adianta,
spring,
deixa
and the
bater.
seasons play a really important part of the story.
Achou
So what
uma
we're seeing
boneca.
now, as we go into summer, fall, winter, and the quietest into the season of death, that will also change what we're seeing in the colors and everything as well.
Got some hard stone. Just trying to gather as many resources as possible. I don't know what. I want to make sure I can get everything.
Oh, something
Oh,
shiny.
shiny,
Yeah?
shiny.
Alguma
yes,
coisa
shiny.
brilhante.
I know, we've lost her.
We can't eat this though, so it's good, right?
Okay, I'm gonna reach into the bush and get this. What is this?
This is like
É
the
um
most
cristal.
obvious bait you've ever seen.
Ooh!
Come on.
Mas tem um monstro.
Oh, all right. I got him though.
Okay.
Got this, Amber.
All right, let's see.
Pô, vamos assim, pô, easy. Eu não sei se a
There we
mina
go.
tá upada, tá, clã?
Yeah.
Porque não-
Got
não
No problem.
Got him.
falaram isso.
That poor goblin
Tá
just
ligado?
wanted to protect its shiny.
Mas tá, pô, os bichos estão morrendo rapidíssimo.
All right, let's get these guys, these baddies. All right.
Battle. All clear.
It is.
Treasure chest up there.
Oh, I know. Look at all this more lumber too. I'm getting so many goodies. I can't wait to go back home and plant all these. Oh, and here's
Aí,
this
outra
that's
escada aí
like a
pra consertar.
ladder.
Ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is gonna consume 1 hour. Okay. We're
But
getting.
the important thing about these ladders is
Será que vai ter
obviously,
elementos
as you
online
can
tipo
see,
Animal
these
Crossing?
dungeon
Pô,
areas
é
are
uma boa
quite large,
oportunidade
and
esse
it does
evento
take
aqui
more
pra
than one
falar
day
se
to get through
tiver.
them.
Yeah.
So being able to build shortcuts with the ladders like this helps you progress farther in the dungeon without wasting as much time
And I
on the
think-
areas you've already explored.
And I think I just saw on the map that we were getting kind of close to the next section of the canyon. So maybe since it's getting late, it might be a good idea to head back.
Yeah, and I noticed that there was a fishing spot here earlier, so I think I might
Dá pra
stop and just
pescar?
fish for just a little bit.
Putz.
Just
Não
I
seria um jogo
suppose we
japonês se
have
não desse pra
time.
pescar, né, cara?
time, but and look at how peaceful it is, and we can sit here and listen to the music for a little bit too.
Reflect on the adventures from the day.
Exactly.
I hope there are fish.
Count all of our bounties again. I hope there are fish. It
As
does
you
take
can
just a
see, it
little
does
bit.
take
Just
time.
time.
Just some
Fishing
time.
can be quite time consuming, but you do get some good stuff from it. Again, things that you can ship for money.
É, porque
or
demora
sometimes things
pouco,
you
né?
can
E,
use in
inclusive,
recipes to make different types of meals
o
for
seu
yourself
tempo do
and
jogo vai
friends.
passando, né? Ali em cima.
Exactly, exactly.
Então vai
Oh, come on,
anoitecendo.
fishy, fishy, please.
I don't think they're biting.
E até
today.
agora
I don't know.
nada.
Maybe
for
we're being a
them.
little bit too noisy. and we're
Maybe I
scaring
was
them away.
being a little too noisy.
Let's give it another couple seconds
little-
and maybe head back.
maybe.
We can't find anything.
Oh,
there
Aye.
you go.
Awesome. Okay. Ooh,
Wow.
look at that salmon. Nice.
I love the art.
The art in this
Yeah.
game is
Really-
so good. All of the fish look really cool, and the meals and the character art.
And also, this thing that I'm using right now is a return bell. It's something
Ah.
that I can craft and
Ela
return
pode fazer um
immediately
return
to
bell
my farm. So if I'm
pra voltar
further out
imediatamente
in the
pra
canyon
fazenda.
I want to be and I need to return home quick, it's a great item to use to get back to your home really quickly.
Pô, isso é bom mesmo
I'm gonna
quando
go
tá
back
aquele
outside of
nível
my
de
farm
exaustão
and
lá,
just
se o personagem tá
try
quase
Get
desmaiando.
a few more crops in here.
Right, you did pick up some seeds.
E
didn't
vai,
you?
e
I
dá-lhe
did. I
mais
picked up a lot of seeds.
And depending on what you
agricultura.
plant, it might be ready tomorrow when you wake up.
Oh yeah, so my carob seeds I think only take 1 day, so those will be ready for
Uma
me
movimentação também estranha,
tomorrow.
esses falta de animação de
And
pegar
then
os
I can make
recursos.
some more
É
money.
na fazendinha que acabou de sair no Final Fantasy XIV, você tem animação de coletar
I think we got
madeira, aí
some
você só
uni-
pega e
onion
foda-se.
seeds. We got a couple
Pô,
different
mas o
things, so
orçamento do
I'd
Final
like to
Fantasy
plant those just to
XIV
make
é
sure
outro
that we
nível, né,
have
pai?
a good,
Mas sim,
variety
eu
of
concordo
stuff.
contigo.
So
Ali,
let's
a
plant
movimentação
these
não tá
onion seeds. I'm gonna
muito...
plant them right in the middle, why
Essa aí
not?
não tá... Tem algumas animações que estão bacanas.
And then we're gonna surround them
Mas
with
tem
some
umas realmente que
lettuce.
tá-
Because you know what? Why not?
Tá revelando o
And then
orçamento
we're
do
gonna
jogo, por
bring
assim
out our
dizer.
handy dandy watering tool.
I love this watering tool. It's
I
so
know, I
cool.
can't get over it. It's so good.
I'm just admiring how nice the music is now that it's nighttime. It's so peaceful.
Yeah. And look how beautiful our farm is.
Just the aesthetic of this game.
Oh,
is
so
gorgeous.
pretty,
Every
so
aspect
gorgeous.
of it.
Well, let me just dump all this stuff into
Ó, Ó,
into
vai
the shipping
vender
box.
os
We
negócios
got
que ela
that
pegou.
crystal, and it looks like it's going to earn me a lot of money when shipped. So let's send that out. Maybe some of these berries. And
The fur.
oh yeah, let's ship that fur. All right. And then open up our storage box and let's store some of this stuff because I don't think I'll
E vai
need it for
guardar
a
o resto
while.
que não vai precisar agora.
And, you know, onions and things.
Yeah, just store some stuff. All right, just get out of my inventory. All right. And now it's getting close to nighttime.
You have time to craft another bell,
I-
though, which is probably a
No,
good idea.
That's a smart idea. Just to
very
make sure I
unique, yeah.
have them. Yeah.
Because I know how late you like to be exploring. You get yourself in
How
trouble
late I like to be
sometimes.
up fishing. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what really happens.
And
Vai
it
fazer
is
lá
good
o-
to note also that when you're crafting at home, it
craftar o
also
item
takes
lá que
time.
fez
Just
ela
a little bit
voltar.
of time. Yeah.
Well,
So
depending on what you make, too.
yeah, could take longer too. Awesome! Yay! My
Go.
return bell.
So pretty.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Amber, it's almost 9 o'clock.
it's almost 9 o'clock.
Bedtime.
Time for bed. All right. Well, let's just take our time.
Your house is really cute,
I know.
too.
Here, I'm just gonna do a quick pan.
Ugh.
Look how cute and
So
homey this little
charming.
house is. I'm so glad that they let us stay here.
Yeah.
Gave us this farm.
They're just
so
like,
we
here,
can
this
grow some
house
stuff.
is just here.
Yes.
Take it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you
O
leveled
porco-
up.
I did level up, so running around and beating all those baddies helped.
Ela já tava
so
no nível
got some,
5, clã. Os bichinhos estavam lá nível... Era nível 2. O mais
And then
difícil
here's
parecia
our
nível
shipment.
3, é por isso que
Wow,
tava
look
morrendo
how much
rápido
money I
mesmo.
made too.
So much money.
Wow, look at all that. Look at all that.
You know
do
what?
with all that?
This calls for a shopping
Yes,
trip.
I So we can go into town after I harvest and, of course, water. some of my
Agora
plants.
ela vai
I'll go
colher as
my
paradas e vai pra
morning
cidade.
chores, exactly. But then I'll go back into the,
Vamos ver.
or I'll go into the village, and then we can go look around there and maybe go on a shopping spree.
Yeah,
Good. Let's do it.
As long as we just go back and make sure we find our friend in the canyon.
That's the most important
Yep.
thing.
But first,
Alright.
shopping.
But first, shopping.
Well, and you can find a bunch of interesting things at the shop. You know,
Oh, yeah.
obviously things for your farm, more seeds, but they also have some equipment that you can use for adventuring as well. So,
Yeah. Oh, yay! My carob seeds are all ready.
wow.
Awesome.
Oh,
Look at
your
all of
wheat
these.
is ready back there too.
Those are so cute.
Aí
They look
vai
like
ganhar
little
dinheiro
bunnies.
But
agora.
they do look like little bunnies.
They look tasty.
Oh, and looks like my wheat is also ready as well. Oh, wow.
Agora, eu fico imaginando, pô, essa área toda aí deve ser a área da fazenda, né, mano?
The caribs are great
E,
too
tipo,
because
deve,
they
deve dar
grow
pra
quickly,
tirar
they
essas
sell
pedras
for-
do caminho,
They sell
né?
decent amount, yeah.
But they
Pô,
also
eu
give
quando
you a
vou
little bit
jogar o
of health
Stardew
and a
Valley da
little bit of-
vida,
They fill your food meter a little bit if you're
eu
eating
desmato
them as a
tudo,
snack
irmão.
while you're out on the road.
Desmato tudo.
Got a lot of uses. They're
dar
ingredients in a
espaço.
couple different recipes.
I think I have some more wheat seeds, so let's replant these just to make sure that I still have some stuff growing. Got to maintain this farm.
The nice thing, I think that the stores in town open at 8 a.m.
Yeah, so I have enough
Ah,
time
as
in the
coisas
morning
abrem
to get
às
my
8 da
chores
manhã.
done.
Então por isso que ela tá
Alright.
até de boa fazendo
Get
os
some time
negócios
to
aí
grow some
tranquilo.
more. Yeah, let's grow some more dress lettuce. There we go. It's so calming and peaceful.
Yeah, the music on the farm is just really great.
A música tá bacana mesmo,
So
a música tá
peaceful.
boa.
You almost forget the imminent danger you're in.
Exactly. Oh, all right. So let's drop these off in our shipping
Que Deus que
box,
demora nesse
and
joguinho.
then
Ô, gente,
we're
eu não
gonna
sei
go
se
run to the
vocês
village.
leram o título,
Don't use too much
Using up
stamina.
all
mas
the
hoje a
stamina.
apresentação
Oh,
é
good thing I
do
got some
Splatoon
sandwiches,
e do
so I think I'll
Harvestella.
be fine.
Não é um
That
evento
is
de jogo,
definitely a
não. É uma
playstyle.
apresentação de Splatoon e do Harvestella. E é
eat,
isso, gente.
Everything, sprint everywhere.
Não fica esperando,
So this
sei lá,
is the village
Zelda
of
da vida,
Leafy.
não, pô.
Yes.
And I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. It has a sea light in the background. You can see right there, pink.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because the first time we're introduced to this village, there's no one here, and I won't explain why.
Ó,
you know, you
falou
have
que
to play
quando
to find
chegou
out,
pela
but
primeira vez,
it's really
não
nice
tinha
to see
ninguém
it
na
lively
vila,
with
então
all
já
the
tá um
different
pouquinho à frente do
residents in the
jogo
town.
mesmo.
Yeah, and there's also a couple fishing spots
Amber,
in
your
town. But this is our general store, so let's go in here and see what we can do for our shopping spree.
Other places in town, there are a smithy where you can upgrade your weapons, and there's a place where you can get upgrades for your
Ah.
house and your farm too.
Dá pra comprar coisas não só
And
da
here's-
fazenda, mas também
so we
pro
got
seu
a fireproof
personagem.
ring and a defense ring.
Wow.
Oh,
I have
both.
enough.
Big
I'm gonna
spender.
buy. I'm gonna buy them
spender.
both.
Wow.
Well, you did make a lot of money
did
overnight.
make a lot.
So.
Did you see this backpack over here? 10,000. I am
Hey.
not rolling in
Pô,
that.
10 mil a bolsa, né?
It's
Uma
worth
bolsa é
it.
roubada,
And,
né?
oh,
Em jogo de
girlfriend
fazenda, ter
Krauss is here
bolsa
too.
é você
Looks
ser
like
tipo
she's buying some
Deus.
stuff as well. But yeah, yeah, Kay, as you said too, there's a couple other shops too, even the doctor that you can go visit in the town. So there's a lot of other things too for you to go do.
É igual
But
Pokémon também, né?
really wanna make
Pokémon
sure
é
my friend's
espacinho
okay.
ali.
Yeah.
But
But
before,
before
don't want to
we
waste too much time.
Yeah, before we do that, let's
Ó.
equip this ring.
So you already have one ring equipped.
Yeah, I already
Magic.
have one ring equipped that's a simple magic swordsman ring, but I'm gonna equip this defense
Dá
ring.
pra você
I think
equipar
that'll help
dois
me
anéisinhos.
while I'm fighting some of these baddies.
And off to go find your friend.
Yes! Come on, Dianthus. Let's go.
E lá vai e volta
As you can
pra
see, as she
Dianthus lá.
travels on the map, the time actually moves a bit quicker while you're on the world map. So you have to be very
Caraca, é
careful and
mesmo?
don't be
Olha o
like
tempo
me
no mapa.
and get
Quanto-
all
que
turned around
isso?
and waste half a day just trying to find where
Irmão,
you're
você
going next.
demole e acabou o
Don't do
dia.
that.
Quando você tá no mapinha ali, andando de um lugar pra outro, assim, faz
Okay,
sentido
it's
na,
already 10:30.
no negócio, né? Que você
Let's
viajou mais tempo.
rush
Mas o
in
tempo
here,
do
try
jogo
to
passa
find
muito
our
rápido.
friend.
So
Se
you
der
should
um
be
mole,
able
ele
to
já
use those
era.
ladders that you were protecting,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's what I'll be looking for. So, the first one that we repaired,
Sweet
right
shortcut.
here.
Beautiful.
Agora pega o atalho, né?
That's very, very good
Very
handiwork.
convenient, right? Very convenient.
Very sturdy ladder that you
Ooh,
made.
these guys are back.
Baddies.
They don't learn.
You are almost out of stamina, dear.
Oh, I was running too much.
Do you have any more of those sandwiches left?
I do have a lot of sandwiches.
There you
Oh,
Eu tô
go.
there we
curtindo o
go. I'm
jogo?
gonna eat
Tô,
one
tá
more.
achando
you
bacana,
will.
pô.
Oh,
É
look
meio,
at that.
é bem o que eu
Look at that.
esperava mesmo, né?
That's true.
Hum,
Your stamina would have
fazendinha
regenerated,
3D
but it will
misturado
just
com
regenerate longer now.
um RPGzinho
Yeah, so
assim,
once
né?
I have when your stomach is full, it'll help replenish some of that a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Come on, Dianthus, help me
Thanks
out
for the
here.
assist back there, Danthus.
Yeah.
E falando sobre o boneco
nice
ser customizável, eu acho que
That's
não.
teamwork.
Yeah.
Quer dizer, falar não falaram. Eu acho que não vai ser customizável. Ou não. Ou vai. O jogo de
Thank
fazendinha
you,
seria legal
thank
ser
you.
customizado.
She's
Mas é que
so
eu tava
good.
pensando nisso, porque ele tem
It's more
artwork, né, o
Great
personagem.
ally. Yeah, more copper.
Mas assim, pode
ore.
ser só o básico e depois você customiza, né?
Oh my gosh, look at all these baddies.
God, I love the music in here too.
Music is so beautiful, and it changes whether you're at your home or in the village or in the middle of battle. It's all just so different and really cool.
Come on, Dianthus. There we go. We got him. And here is our other ladder that we
You went the
built.
long way
Já
there.
I did
fez.
end up going the long way. I
Wanted to gather all
I
that
wanted
stuff.
to fight some more guys.
Well, thank
Warm
goodness you
up
had
a
two
little bit.
sandwiches. You
I
have stamina
am
for
thankful
it.
I had 2 sandwiches to do some little fighting over here. Ooh, and look at all these things. Berries,
Oh,
meat.
cool berry.
That's a cool berry.
Better than an uncool berry.
Uh-oh, feeling something unusual ahead. Let's
Ó, deu um
let's go.
avisinho, né?
We can find our friend.
Ó, vamos ver.
Ooh, the music.
Isn't it beautiful?
I
What's
love
that?
That structure, I know. So, Dianthus and I are going to be wandering around, and we noticed some of these structures that
They seem a little bit out of place.
out of
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and they shouldn't exist here, but
It's all a big
What?
mystery.
a big
Who is
mystery.
this?
But another
Pai
mystery.
chegou
Speaking
o
of
Ixion, tá ligado?
So we also run into this magnificent unicorn.
É o
Oh my
cavalo.
He is looking for a princess.
Also looking very
Rapaz, viu a arte
He looks
do...
very fly.
I want
Oh, and he calls us an impertinent buffoon.
Wow.
You know, just
friendly.
very friendly, a very friendly guy.
No.
Yeah.
E o bicho fala, tá? O
Talk about
cavalo
some
fala ainda por
Yes.
cima.
So he's this corned creature. He's looking for a princess. We're also looking for someone, but he thinks we're hiding the princess from him,
or perhaps hunting the princess.
or maybe trying to find her. But we're not hiding her. But there's no.
We have
There's
no
no
idea.
convincing him
Yeah.
that we are not hiding his princess. And we're also searching for a girl. He just doesn't want to listen to us at all.
A giant unicorn horn is the
I
thing
know.
he's hearing.
Yeah, he wants to know. He's not going to take any of this. So witness
Witness
me.
me.
So
Boss fight, here we go.
Looks
he
like we have
wants to
battle
fight
him.
me.
Oh no. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I've never fought a unicorn before. Come on, Dianthus, let's go.
So get you
And good thing I ate those sandwiches earlier, so my stamina's all good.
Your health is kind of shaky, but
Oh, I think I'll be fine. I got it. I got this.
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Check Dianthus.
Dianthus, you got this.
Oh no.
Oh, watch out for that ring.
Watch out, watch out.
Okay. All right. You're hanging in there.
I want
Gotta
my
wait for those skills to charge back up.
I know, I want my power.
Use your skills. You're almost there though.
Okay.
Really close.
Where are you? Oh no!
Oh no! Your skill's ready.
All right, let's go.
Oh, he knocked you
Empurrou
away.
ela, não conseguiu fazer a skill.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
O que dá pra gente ver?
That was a close one.
but that was
Não,
a
mas já tá
little
upada.
close number.
O que dá pra gente ver que o combate não é o foco do jogo, né? Tipo, tem um combatezinho,
Yeah, we beat him. And he's
tem um
impressed.
combatezinho, mas
Famous last
de
words.
longe não é o foco do jogo.
Witness me.
And look at this beautiful guy.
Oh no.
Oh
And he
no, I spoke
replenishes
too
his
soon.
health.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you still have sandwiches left, right?
I know. I have a
Maybe?
few sandwiches. Yeah, so I'm trembling in his presence. So he still wants to know where his princess is, but I think if we take some more time to explain to him exactly what's going on, who we are looking for, that he will, hopefully he'll understand.
Maybe you can clear up this misunderstanding.
Let's see.
He doesn't seem prone to listen.
No. And also, the princess and our friend have different names. So I think that's number one for us to.
Obviously, you're different people.
They're not the same person.
Yeah.
But let's see if he'll come with us. I think he'd be a good party member. You know, I'd like some healing.
I think he's a little bit too stingy for that, but
Oh, maybe.
he might be able to help us out in other ways. Or maybe he'll just, you know, be annoying.
Just
É bom que elas estão pulando o diálogo também, estão falando qualquer coisa, assim. Pô,
Helpful somehow.
elas estão jogando outro jogo em
Maybe
relação à
we'll find
história.
out.
Estão, porra, em outro rolê.
awesome.
Nice. So let's
Well,
go
now we
deeper
got
into the
Unicorn
canyon.
with us. Yay. And yeah,
All right,
let's go
let's keep
deeper. Let's go
looking.
try to find our friend.
It's only 1 o'clock, so you've
I-
got lots of
We
time.
have lots of time.
The music is so beautiful.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Ooh, so this right here, this is a monolite. These are actually save points and teleport points for you. So
tem
when you
ponto de
go and
teleporte.
activate these, one, obviously you can save your progress here, which is great, but also you can teleport to different points of the map, but then you could also go back to your farm. So it's another great place to
Dá pra voltar pra fazenda com ele também.
move and get back home when you need to if it's getting too late. So
Well, and it's another great way to progress farther into a dungeon
exactly.
when you have to go home and sleep.
There's
for the night.
another fishing spot right there. So many
Yeah, I was
spots
gonna
to go
I was
fish.
going to say, I'm surprised, Amber, that you don't use those to
I know
find your favorite fishing spots.
You are exhibiting great restraint, and I'm very proud.
I'm trying for you guys. Oh,
What's
guys,
this?
a bridge. I'm sure Dianthus can help us fix this.
Vai precisar de
Good old
recursos, certeza.
Yeah,
Pra
what's
consertar.
wrong this time?
She doesn't have to be happy about it, all right?
I know. Just a little hope, please. Just a little.
But props to her for fixing that in those heels.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's making you do it.
That's true, I guess.
Don't be
Still,
so quick to
still.
give her credit.
But now we got a repair kit, but we also got a repair kit recipe, which
Receita.
I'm
Então,
looking
tipo
forward
assim,
to,
gente,
to go
esse repair kit é pra consertar os
make more
negócios,
of
mas
these,
também tem uma
yes,
receita pra
and then
fazer
see
o
what
kit
else I
de
can go repair
reparo.
'em.
It's probably a good idea to have kits ready before you go on adventures.
Exactly,
Just
so
in
you
case.
don't get stuck.
2 or 3, you know.
Yeah, but this one,
Então,
like
pô,
the,
eu achava que ia ter que
the
pegar,
ladder
tipo,
previously
madeira,
will
essas coisas
take
assim.
an
É só o
hour to
repair kit
repair.
só.
So we're at 2:30 p.m. That's fine. We have plenty of time still. And let's see if we can find our friend.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's
I
a
want to
different
fight it though.
Different from the other enemies we saw.
That monster. All right.
You're ready. You're just
I
jumping right in
am
there.
ready. I'm ready to jump in. Let's go. So this monster, Dianthus is letting me know, has a thicker hide, and so our melee attacks aren't going to be as useful against it. And we need to use magic.
If only we could use magic.
If only
Tem
I
que usar
could use
magia no
magic.
bicho.
Unicorns that you can do it.
Yeah, so our unicorn friend is gonna try to teach us here.
Ah, o unicórnio vai ensinar. Ele usou Blizzard na gente, né, ali.
My magic?
Please, Mr. Unicorn, please. Grumble, grumble. Oh, come on, please. All right, very well. Professor Unicorn.
Professor Unicorn's class is about to begin. You'd better listen up.
Let's go. Yeah.
Fancy.
Wow.
Now you try it. Go ahead, Amber.
Like that, just
Yep.
like that.
Your turn.
How am I supposed to do that? You can't tell by watching. He's so funny. I love his dialogue.
Ela falou, ele é muito engraçado, eu amo o diálogo dele. Passando tudo.
I can do this.
So you're closing your eyes now to see if that helps.
And it does.
My magic. Oh, I can now. The
Are
mage
the mage lab?
Ah, você tem
mage
jobs, então.
class, and I can use magic.
I am really excited about this. Mage job class is one of my favorites.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do against that baddie then. All right. I want to use my magic. Yes, we can. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Yeah, let's keep moving to this. But before I get going and fighting him, I do need to select this job really quick. You can normally do this on a monolith, or you can only do this on a monolith. But just for tutorial purposes, it's allowing me to change the mage class right now. All right, so we're changing to the mage. Look at how
I love
cute
that
we
your
look.
outfit changed too.
Ah, e
I
muda a
know,
roupa
so
também.
good.
Ó. Trocou pra mago, trocou de roupa.
Oh my goodness. That was
Oh.
extremely
Nice.
effective.
Nice shot.
Extremely.
Wow.
Heck yeah. We're so strong, guys. Check that out.
Gosh. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Magic.
So I know we have to go further into the canyon to find our friend, but it's almost 3 o'clock, so maybe we should call it a day for now.
Yeah, I think so too, because I also got more stuff to go plant, water,
Yeah.
everything.
Gotta get those
and,
carrots.
And you got to spend some time fishing, let's be real.
Let's be
I mean,
real.
I didn't want to say it, but. And with that, I'm actually going to use my return bell here to go back home.
Beleza. Achei também
Safe and sound.
bem
Safe
bacana,
and
mas
sound,
250 é muita grana. É, 250 nesse
So
jogo
we'll
é só
actually
dando
stop
uma
there for
forçadinha de
today,
barra,
but
né?
before we
Podia
end,
ser mais
we actually
barato.
have a special video from Goshina, who's the composer of Harvestella.
Ó, o compositor
So
fez
let's take a look
vídeo.
at that.
ハーベストラの作曲を担当した椎名剛です。よろしくお願いし
Cara,
ま
por
す。
que que a
戦闘曲
Cara,
楽
tô
しかったです
desconfortável com isso. A cara dele tá em foco, mas a roupa
ノ
não.
リノリでやっていいよって言われたのですごく楽しく作れました。この世界観となんかもしかしたら外れちゃうんじゃないかっていうぐらいちょっと少しロック寄りに寄せたりとかもしたので、いいバランサーにはなったのかなと思ってます。この作品で一番苦労したのは割と実は街とか部屋の中の曲とか
É
で
difícil fazer os jogadores não ficarem cansados de ouvir a mesma música, né? Da cidade e
っ
tal.
ていうオーダーが結構それかなり無理ゲーだなとか思って、細かくフックを散りばめることであまり疲れないようにしました。はい、皆さんこの作品は長く遊べるゲームですのでプレイしてみてください。音楽も頑張ったのでぜひそこも楽しんでみてください。よろしくお願いします。
All right, so that's all the time we have today to show you Harvestella. We hope you enjoyed what we had to show. The game is available for pre-order now on Nintendo eShop, and it will release on November 4th. I hope you're all looking forward to it as much as we are. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
É isso, gente. Essas foram as apresentações aqui do Harvestella. Pô, preferi muito mais o Harvestella do que o Splatoon em questão de apresentação, né? Mas pô, é foda. O jogo vai ser bacaninha, tenho certeza que vai ser bacana. Mas por 250 a conta é puxado mesmo, tem que concordar com vocês. O negócio é esperar uma promoção bacana aí na Steam, né? Uma promoçãozinha bacaninha ali pra vir um precinho bacana. Aí eu acho que vai valer a pena. Agora 250 é puxado. Porra, por esse preço ali é praticamente um pouco. O jogo que tá... Mais um pouquinho a gente compra o Final Fantasy VII Remake, né? No lançamento. Acho que o Final Fantasy VII Remake tava quanto? Tava 300, né? No lançamento. Pô, então peraí, né? Aí já tá foda. Então tem que ter mais essa flexibilidade no preço aí que eu vejo que algumas empresas não têm. Square é uma delas, né? Nintendo também não tem muita flexibilidade no preço. Apesar de ter lançado o Kirby agora, que foi mais barato, né? Mas são raros casos. Mas bem, achei o jogo bem fácil. Porra, Alexandre, jogo de fazenda, o bizu do jogo não é ele ser difícil, cara. É tu ir se envolvendo ali na parada e fazendo a tua fazenda, pô. O combate, ele tá ali pra agregar um pouquinho só. Mas é isso aí, rapaz. 250 tem esse Tactics Ogre, nem penso. Cara, entre esse Tactics Ogre... Entre 250 no Harvestella e no Tactics Ogre, eu fico com 250, cara. Porra, esse remaster porco da Square também... Muito caro também, os remaster porco que eles fazem, cara. É foda. Então... assim, vamos esperar. Vamos esperar. Se a Square mandar aqui pra gente, eu trago minhas opiniões pra vocês, mas por esse preço a gente já pode ver que não tem como recomendar, né? Esse é interessante. Inclusive, aguardem mais reviews no canal que tá vindo brabo. Tá vindo brabo. Não é isso aí, rapaziada. Vamos voltar que o dia ainda não acabou, ainda tem que trabalhar. Então, forte abraço pra vocês. E nos vemos às 19 horas lá na Twitch, ou aqui no Twitch, se tá vendo na Twitch, com o próximo episódio do Hack dos Cristais. Valeu, um abraço, molecada. Fui!